What does intellectual competence mean to you?
I think, Kate, intellectual competence, I think the first thing we would think of is that is doing well in school. So getting A's, getting B's. I think it's more than that, though, to be honest with you. I think intellectual competence is beginning to enjoy learning. And so examples of that would be if you're studying history and you're reading a chapter and you find yourself reading the chapter you're supposed to read, but then you read more about the subject because you enjoy it. So if you're doing, say, World War II. Or it could be sitting down and reading a book and realizing you sat down for an hour and a half and read the same book and you only plan to read it for a half hour. So that to me is intellectually competent, is when you enjoy learning for learning's sake.
What does intellectually competent mean to you?
Well, Kate, when you graduate from Brophy, you will take with you a precious gift. 5 special qualities that make up what we call the grad at grad. Being intellectually competent is one of those wonderful qualities that you will take with you. When I think of being intellectually competent, I think of being a lifelong learner. Always have a desire to always learn and have an explorer spirit. Always be curious. Seek out and find new things to discover. Use technology, but never let technology use you. Be updated on political events and know what's going on in your community and in the whole entire country. And very, very important, always remember to vote. And that's what intellectually competent means.
I'm going to go talk to her.
Alright, for me, being intellectually competent is more than just getting straight A's. I think that to be intellectually competent, you have to find new ways to kind of look at the world, and by doing that, you have to look outside of the box. So part of that is collaborating with others, and I think that's a big thing, because that's more real-world application right there, because you're going to be working with others, and that's how you, by being challenged by other people and challenging yourself, that's how you become better. I also think being intellectually competent is more than just trying to get into the best university you can. It's how you apply yourself and work with what you got that kind of makes you an intellectually competent person.
What does being intellectually competent mean to you?
Being intellectually competent, typically people think of being smart, but being intellectually competent is just more than that. It's not about getting good grades or doing well on tests. It's about being able to take information and do something with it. We gather information all the time from the computer, from the news, from peers, family, class, whatever it may be. So we're bombarded with information, and being intellectually competent is being able to take that information and do something with it, apply it to what we already know, so that we're more informed on various issues and various things. So that to me is being intellectually competent, being able to take information and do something with it.
To be intellectually competent to me means to know thyself and to be true to that. Oftentimes when we hear about intellectual competency, we think of academics and book smarts, but it's more than that, and that's certainly part of it. But to me, I think to be intellectually competent, not all of us are gifted with smarts, if you will. Not all of us have the brains to go on to be an engineer. But we're all created by God, and we're all given so many gifts. And to be intellectually competent to me means to show those gifts off humbly, not arrogantly, but to know who you are and to show off who you are in the way that God would hope that you would, giving you the gifts that He gave you and being able to share those with others.